Etong tropang TNT, patuloy na namang problema sa active bodies para sa kanilang lineup, pero at least nga nakabalik na etong si Troy Rosario as this second quarter is now underway para sa tagisan ng tunay na lakas. Cobra, gusto ko pa.
Well, nagkaroon kami ng pagkakataon mapakinggan yung coaches, and this play was called by Coach Pido Harencio during the break, in the huddle during that break. And it worked to perfection, except for the fact that Joseph did not score on it. No? He does get 1 point. Could have easily been a 3-point play in the making.
Joseph Yo has not really gotten his scoring going so far dito sa ating 2016 Oppo PBA Commissioner's Cup. 3 points in the game today. Ang season high niya through the first 2 games was only 4 points, Doc. And kung gusto ng GlobalPort, makalayo na naman ang hanggang at minimum semis katulad ng Philippine Cup, they will need the Ninja to contribute more.
I would think so, because when you get the production from Romeo, you get the production from Pringle. Pero gusto mo dagdagan mo yan. Because kailangan magpahinga rin yung mga yun. So you need to continuously put the pressure. That was a very bad pass. Wild, actually, and Mamaril was looking at Jay. You're supposed to expect that pass. They have a lot of plays wherein they have backdoor cuts, and then trying to get the defensive people out of position.
Both coaches sticking with this point guard line.
Nasubukan yan. Kitang-kita natin ang mangyayari yan.
Tinapcord pa ni Roy Sumang on the finish. 5 puntos na para sa kanya.
Meron siyang 3-point shot at saka yung steal and layup.
Bonasher on the run, the one-hander drops. Jairez, kita mo naman, ayaw nang patanggapin ng bola. Ito si Sumang, gustong bumawi kagad ni Dynamite. Sumang is on the floor with Yo, Mamaril, Kramer, and Washington. Haba ng frontline para sa GlobalPort as Mamaril took contact to the face, still got the jump hook, and he looks over at the referee.
But this guy really has improved. His confidence level has also gone up when he moved to GlobalPort. Real good player. Very, very solid, very steady.
Ang 5 naman ng TNT, wala Jai Reyes na nagpakawala ng 3. He parries the long one. Long 2 lang pala para dito kay Jai. Kasama niya sina Fonasher, Ababu, Kari, and Sigo.
Good game going on for us. 2-point lead for GlobalPort, but very tight and good defense actually. I thought I was going in again for Mamaril.
He's been hitting those since late last tournament, Doc, si Mamaril.
Yes.
Ganda ng pagkakahasa ng mga perimeter jumper.
Kaya nga sila pumasok hanggang sa semis. Remember one game against Ginebra, that knockout game, he came up with some big points for them. And in their first game here, he had 10 of his 12 points in the 4th quarter against yung sa import ng Ginebra. Oh, that's trouble. Referee Sherwin Pineda making the right call. Too much shuffling of the feet without putting the ball on the floor.
Palit backcourt muna si Coach Jong Wichigo. Ababu and Jai Reyes to the bench. Nagbalik na sina Ryan Reyes and Jason Castro. Sumang will be going up against the Blur. Mamaril offers the big switch sa kanya. Ito si Seagull. Tumira agad si Roy. Pangalawang 3 na yan para dito sa Batang Tondo. Atin pa rin sa atin ng Oppo F1 Selfie Expert.
When he went to University of the East, they really thought that he would replace Paul Lee. And so far, it's beginning to show. I could not believe that he went in the 4th round.
Yun nga. Magkasama tayo ng drop
Yeah,
talk eh.
yes.
Antay tayo
Because
ng
I know how he can play.
Doon natin yung kalidad eh.
But yung confidence niya, wala pa in the early stages.
Castro all the way down the middle, picking up where he left off nung umupo siya nung first quarter action.
I think this guy's a number 2 or number 3 pick. I asked him that once. I think number 3 yata siya. But he probably is one of the best guards in the land right now.
Yo, Mintis, Kramer para sa putback. Etong GlobalPort ni hindi kailangan gamitin pa masyado si Calvin Warner, Doc, dahil binanggit na nga ni Miss Erica, sobrang jet lag pa yun.
Yeah, obviously. And siyempre, wala ka pang ensayo. Open shot for Larry for the share, but this one not hitting the mark.
Pringle nagmamadali. Nauna na si Kramer, di niya nakita. Pupunta sila kay Sumang. Lalabas kay Yo. The Ninja down the middle. Umupo pa. Tagtabi sa ere. Bago pinamata.
Puro bata ito naglalaro dito. So you can see the speed up type of game na pinapakita dito ng batang tier.
Balik sa 5 ang abante ng GlobalPort, their largest of the evening. Natikman na rin nila yung ganyan kaninang first quarter.
Nice pass.
De Ocampo was fouled on the pass. At ito na si Calvin Warner nagbabalik para kina Coach Pido. Sasabayan naman ang pasok ni Aaron Aban as we take another look at that hang time move mula dito kay Joseph Yo. Daming dinaanan ni Daninja, parang nagpasabog ng smoke bomb.
Ngayon sila naman sa backcourt ni Terence Romeo. Both of them are gunners.
Castro against Romeo once again.
Foul ka agad dun. So 2 free throws coming up dito para kay Jason Castro.
Second personal foul na ipito dito kay Terence Romeo. So far, ito si Castro, 11 puntos na. Si Romeo, 4 pa lang, Doc. As we get this report from Miss Padilla.
31 points is the average of Terence Romeo for the last 2 games. That is because he stays every after practice and makes it a point to make 500 baskets every time. He avers that he does this not only for himself, but to contribute to the team goal of building a culture of excellence. Balik sa inyo.
Isa pang ginagawa niyan, Erica and Doc, 3 hours before any game, nasa venue na yan. Nagsushooting pagka first game sila. Pagka second game, nagsushooting sa ibang lugar. Pero pagka first game, nagsusuot pa yan ng mga sweatshirt. Doc, hindi yung warmers na pang ilalim lang nila. Talaga sweatshirt para daw maganda-ganda ang loosen up ng muscles niya.
Well, doing the right things and showing hard work. I would think Stephen Curry does the same thing, no? Oops.
Ryan Reyes breaking up that fast break attempt by GlobalPort.
Partner, dribble, bagsak, drop. Yes? Click on the dribble, go. Elbow, elbow. Pag may tao rito, bumaksak ka dito. Pag may tao rito, kailangan umulong tayo rito. Ha? Okay? Huwag ka dito sa ilalim, Troy. Dito ka.
GlobalPort po, abante ng 4. Hindi maging 7. Pero Washington will keep it on this side of the floor. Dalawang koponang naghahabol ng kanilang ikalawang panalo sa ating 2016 Oppo PBA Commissioner's Cup. Mintis pa rin si Pringle and finally, Ranidel will tap it over to Rosario. Eto na si Castro sa kabilang dulo. Jason over to Aban. Gustong makipagsayaw dito kay Washington na pituhan ng traveling violation.
Or mislide ng kanyang pivot foot kaya siya natawagan ng traveling violation. Referee Aquino back in harness. Very conspicuously, very concentrated on making those kind of calls.
Warner backing up against Rosario. Tutulong si De Ocampo. Ball is with Jensen. Pringle mula sa labas. May buwelo.
May hawak. Extended arm on the part of Aaron Aban against Romeo.
Coach Pidorencio doon sa kabilang dulo, applauding the effort of his 5 on the floor. Medyo matagal na tayo napako sa 31-27. Pero yung effort naman, nagugustuhan pa rin ni Coach Pido as Romeo will have to earn his points from the line.
Marami nang ginagamit si Coach Jong against Romeo. A double-barreled shotgun yan yung backcourt ring. Romeo and Pringle. No? Very difficult to control offensively.
So far, nalilimitahan nila sa 4. Ito si Romeo, pero tulad binanggit mo, Doc, ang dami ng iba't ibang defender ginagamit sa kanya. Ayaw pahuli yung rhythm niya, ayaw siyang pabuiluhin dito. So we take a look at our shout count so far. Aba, si Romeo lamang dito kay Jason Castro. Punta na po tayo sa www.sports5.ph para pumabilang ang ating mga shout.
2 free throws there for Romeo. Like I said, he has a lot of fans now. And, pinapanood din mga ating mga advertisements dyan. Yung Gilas 2, talagang ang mukha ni Jimmy Alapad ang face of the Gilas team. Pero in 3, it was Romeo, Abueva, and Jason Castro. But I think Romeo was the biggest guy there.
Kasi ultimo yung mga FIBA ang nagpo-produce ng mga videos, si Romeo yung ginagamit.
Sa kanya.
Pati sa 3x3 naman, ito si Romeo yung naging pinakasikat na player doon. As Jay Washington gets that one off the curl.
Boy, let's switch this. Let's switch this one. Big to big. Big to big. Now, big to big. If you're beaten, This will be the helper on this side. No, 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 no. Only big to big, not you. Only big to big. Yeah. Okay, so if you're defending this guy, you have to step. Yeah, get through. Yeah, step up. Now, if you are beaten, weak side guy, strong side guy, help. And then we can switch.
It also gives us an opportunity to see the import of San Miguel for the first time. I think his name is Tyler. I'm not really sure. Pero kinakwento sa akin ng kaibigan ko si Ryan Aranya. Okay naman daw. Nothing spectacular, but good and good attitude. So, tignan rin natin, no? Because obviously, they're the only teams that has a chance for a Grand Slam. And the second one is going to be very important.
Buti na lang sa'yo nagsasabi ng matinong si Aranya.
Hindi po pwede sa akin.
Sa akin, puro kalokohan ng kwento.
Hindi pwede yan. Mata natin. Ito si Ordon.
Uiloan,
Uiloan,
pinasok.
seeing action for the first time.
Kasama niya sa Higsa ngayon, sina Pringle, Romeo, Warner, and etong si Washington. Katapat sina Ryan Reyes, Castro, Rosario, De Ocampo, and Aban. Kailangan natin sabihin palagi first name ni Ryan dahil dalawa silang Reyes dyan.
Correct.
Pringle ang atake. Ganda naman ng preno niya. Naipagpag niya yung depensa ni Ryan sa pagkakataon niya.
Well, TNT is in trouble right now because even with an import, Global is not an easy team to beat. So they cannot let this lead get any bigger than this. It's already 10 points.
Yeah, no? First double-digit spread na. Ngayong Biyernes ng gabi dito sa MOA. As Romeo took the contact from Aban, nakakarami na ng foul. Itong si Aaron. Pang-apat na yan, Dok.
Alam mo si Aaron magaling tumipensa sa perimeter. But this guy is a different type of player. He has quickness, he has great first step. You know, Aban likes to defend players that like to fake you and then try to get a step on you. Ito si Terence, sugod ng sugod ang alam nito.
Speaking of sugod na sugod, kanina lang sumugod si Padilla. Doon, sa huddle netong tropang TNT, meron siyang balita.
Pero ang balita ko ay manggagaling para sa GlobalPort Batang
Ang galing mo naman dito kagaling. Doon ka
Stanley
bumabalita.
Pringle is comfortable being the best supporting player of Global next to Terence Romeo. He says stepping back is a wise decision to maximize the game with what's working at the moment. Habang nag-iinit itong si Terence, the best thing for him to do is to give him the ball as it has proven a good win for them but not falling into an opportunity loss on his end. Balik sa inyo.
Laking bagay no, na nire-recognize niya na yung Terence Romeo, napakatinding gunner. Kahit na pareho sila sa backer niya, sige, siya muna lang siya.
Well, he is a professional player and that's why we love Stanley Pringle. But right now, Ranidel and Castro has to get hot because they really don't have the offensive game to come back into this game.
As Romeo will light it up. Atin pa rin sa atin ng Oppo F1 selfie expert. As the tropang TNT has been scoreless for more than 3 minutes already of basketball.
Castro has to start it.
Oh,
Good
nahuli
block.
siya ni Pringle doon.
Terrific timing by Stanley Pringle who came from behind. Clobbered that ball.
Kita mo ginawa ni Romeo, binalik agad kay Pringle yung bola dahil siya nakakuha ng stop pero napigilan siya. Pati kay Romeo.
Yan ang mismatch yung sinasabi. Big man guarding a small man on the outside, the quickness, the ability to shoot. Nice move there. Quick outlet pass by Jason Castro.
At ang importante doon, nabasag yung napakahabang katahimikan para sa TNT doon.
15 ang lamang dito ng GlobalPort. Batam Pierre traveling. Good call by referee Sherwin Pineda. Yes.
Nauna yung atras ni Romeo bago bumagsak yung bola sa dribble. No?
Good call. Tsaka bibigyan ng warning yan dahil
Ito, wawarningan din to. Miss Erica?
Ito na yung hinihintay mo Paalala lang ni Coach Jong, maging kumpiyansa daw sila sa kanilang mga tira. Whenever they find a collapse from Global, pumunta na sila sa kanilang mga posisyon. Dinagdag pa niya, ang kailangan daw nilang labanan ngayon ay ang confidence ng Batang Pierre.
Oh, meron ka ng delay of report warning, Miss Erica Padilla. Isa pa, technical ka.
ganun ba yun?
Ewan ko.
Ang ganda naman ang bigay niya. Drive and dish. And finally, Canelas gets his first 2 points of the ball game.
13 abante rito ng Batang Pierre. Romeo, ginawang decisive na naman yun.
Kasi narinig ka yata niya, 4 points pa lang ako. Okay.
Nabuisit, 4 na puntos noong first quarter, 12 na pinapasabog dito sa second. Hindi pa siya nag-start sa second, ilang minuto pa lang ito nakakabalik.
they went on a zone, but they better make sure that somebody's on top. Well, Larry for the share, finally tumatakbo na si Romeo.
Ponasher umahabol. Kita mo naman yung Romeo shifting directions. Terence Romeo has taken over the second quarter.
Ganun talaga siya. He has an explosive quarter, then medyo pahinga, and then he reserves himself for the fourth quarter again. They're really a tough team.
Tsaka Doc, yung pagka-eksplosibo niya, alam mo na, eto, nakukuha yung rhythm, puro sa kanya napunta ng bola at papasok. Kahit pantayan mo, nakakagawa ng paraan, ano?
Yes.
Sigo
Tama
in the
yun.
lane, had to adjust. Warner boards it. Nandi dito sa kanan si Romeo. Hinihingi kay Pringle. Stanley unleashes it. Bang!
Sali ako, sabi niya, from the three-point shot.
We've got to make them move. Okay? We've got to get a good shot. The faster we shoot the shot, the more transition layups and they will have. Right? We've got to make them set up half court. How do you do that? You get better offense down there and not quick shots. Okay? We're already having trouble defending the post, and we're having trouble also defending their transition. Shoot the shot. Let's go.
Terence Romeo, the reigning player of the week, has gone off for 14 of his 18 points dito sa second quarter run. At si Coach Jong, that entire timeout, naghahanap ng paraan paano pipigilan yung pagtakbo ng Batang Pierdo.
Yeah, because kailangan talaga makashoot sila para hindi makatakbo. Pag hindi ka nakashoot, nakuha nila rebound, takbuhan na yan. Hindi, they're fresher, they're younger, they're deeper right now with their bench. So, a lot of problems para sa TNT. But they can get themselves back. Plenty of time here.
Jai binalik dito ni Coach Jong. Siegel do sa loob, inabot do sa braso. Tama naman yung combination sa backcourt, ano? Luan, Romeo, at Pringle. Kumbaga sa Mahjong, Doc, walang panapot.
No Flores,
Yan, no flowers. Siegel takes care of that first free throw. As we invite everybody na maglaro, matuto at manalo sa Moneyball Dribble of the People dahil 3,000 pesos ang mapapanalunan ng ating Moneyball Best Player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na tuwing halftime. 52-35.
They have had 5 3-point shots conversions dito sa second quarter ang GlobalPort. Now they're in a zone right now, but you gotta look for the shooters. Gustong sumali ni Luan pero hindi ka muna kasali, sabi ni Stanley at saka ni Romeo.
Reyes getting it back to Siegel. Off balance, etong si Dinamita. He'll juke back to the line for 2 shots.
What they're able to do with getting the ball to Danny Siegel on the second or third pass is to be able to get him to penetrate. Goes to the free throw line, slows down the ball game. Doesn't allow the other team to run a lot.
Siegel sinigurado yung kanyang unang free throw. Stout Tua checks back in para naman dito kay Deo Campo.
Di ba rin umiinit si Ranidel dito sa larong ito. He said some good open shots but he hasn't really gotten hot. Now Tatua is there. He has 2 fouls. He has to avoid getting a 3rd foul and keep himself in the ball game because he can really help defensively and on the rebounding end para sa TNT.
Baba sa 15 ang abante.
Makes the defense so much easier to clamp down on you. Look at this, one pass na yan, tapos isolation. Pero may gagalaw niyan.
Ryan Reyes na ngayon ang nakatao dito kay Romeo.
That's a turnover there because you can see, yan ang sinasabi ko na wala pang, hindi pa masyado naintindihan ng import kasi kulang siya sa ensayo with the team.
Timing, kulang.
But that gives TNT an opportunity to come back. Remember, they had 4 points from Danny Siegel and now they have possession again.
Coach Pidon not happy with that execution dahil nga naman kaling pa sila sa sarili nilang timeout bago nila na turnover yun. Siegel, he's at 4 consecutive free throws. Puro foul inaabot niya kada atake niya. This time, bibigay kay Tautua. Elbow jumper is good.
See, now they set it up. A little bit more patient, open shot. And they have a 6-0 run here, cutting the lead down to 13.
6 na puntos na rin para dito kay Mo Tautua. Romeo, nakawala ng bahagya. Lalabas kay Jensen. 3-pointer is good.
Pang-anim na 3-point shot nila dito. 4 passes in that last play before the guy got an open shot.
Less than a minute now remaining dito sa ating first half. Reyes on the backdoor cut. Iiwan kay Rosser. Tautua mula sa labas. Pasok yung 3 niya.
I thought he was kept on the bench for quite a long time. He had 2 fouls, but both of them were silly because they were offensive fouls. But I know he's gonna control himself. So, pag natawagan ka ng gano'n, medyo pagsabihan mo yan, makokontrol na niya ang sarili niya.
9 puntos na para dito kay Tautua. More importantly, binabaan niya sa 13 yung hinahabol nila.
Defensive team yan, except for Siegel. All of those guys are good defenders. Reyes,
Right on cue, Doc.
Larry Fonacier, Matt, and Tautua. You know, Siegel is not a very strong defender, but he's still big. You know, and he'll cover ground.
Napwersa nga ni Ponasher yung turnover na yan.
Last shot time for them.
Oo, may mga isang kalating segundo lang diferensya ng quarter clock at shot clock.
At penalty na rin. Now they have to start moving because the shot clock is winding down.
Canuelas, huli ni Jensen.
Pero nandiyan pa kay Siegel. Ayun.
And Siegel is
inabot
fouled
naman.
once again.
So he goes to the line for 2 free throws.
Yun yung binanggit mo, Doc.
Yeah.
Yung laki ni Siegel at yung basketball IQ, hindi mo pa rin naman
And
matatawaran.
he's always been a scorer. He can be 50 years old. He will still be a scorer in basketball. Yung mga pick-up basketball, he will still score.
Naalala ko minsan nung magkakampi pa sila ni Olsen Racela at nagkikwentuhan kami ni Olsen sa loob ng dugout nila tungkol sa may milestone na parating para kay Olsen tungkol sa assist. Tinanong ako ni Danny kagad, siya ba daw wala sa listahan na yun? Dahil marami din naman daw siyang assist to the rim.
Comedian. Komedyante pa.
Aminado rin sa rim naman yung assist niya. Hindi naman sa tao rin.
5 out of 6 from the free throw line. But those 5 free throws were big.
Jensen.
Now that's good if it goes in.
Oh! Muntik kanan pa para kay Keith.